So I grew up in a small village called Chatburn. It's only about an hour from where I live now in Fleetwood. This village was in the countryside, building dens and tree houses and all the stuff that you should be doing as a kid. Got sold lots of dreams about joining the military. I remember mentioning it was a bit like holiday camp. I can assure you it wasn't. Once I did the training, I realised how much I loved it. And then off I went to my first tour of Ireland at the age of 18 in a small town called Omagh. I was there for the Omagh bomb. I was involved in treating casualties, and that really showed me how much of a difference that you could make as a soldier. Other operational tours I spent in Iraq and Afghanistan. At this point, I managed to be promoted to a platoon sergeant. I was basically dad to 30 lads. When we were out on that tour, we realised in the training that it was a whole different ball game.
It was 5 a.m. at Camp Bastion when the alarm went.
We'd been told that an IED had gone off.
We were out in a forward operating base, and on this particular day, we decided to do a foot patrol out. I was just about to give the command to move on. As I stood up, I took a step backwards, and all of a sudden, huge explosion.
As soon as we land the helicopter, the ramp goes down. First time that I actually see Rick, he's put down right at my knees. He shouldn't even be breathing, but he is.
I slipped my fist into his groin and tried to pack the holes to stop the bleeding. My hands were shaking as I squeezed syringe systems of blood into him, one after another.
Can't tell you if I shut my eyes or whether my brain's just kind of deleted it, which is a good thing, I think, because what I would have seen would not have been, nice to remember.
We were losing him. He was becoming pale and lifeless.
When I stepped back, and you start to think, what are we saving? Did we do the right thing to keep him alive? He never really left my mind.
So a couple of years later, I received an email from one of the medics who was on the back of the helicopter that she was going through a difficult time.
I was medically discharged from suffering severe PTSD. Flashbacks that I'd experienced were always with Rick.
I'd appear in a bath, all bloodied and horrible.
I would struggle with my sleep. I'd have nightmares. I couldn't touch raw meats. Just struggling with day-to-day life. I just wanted to burrow myself away and just isolate myself, really.
To tell Hayley that I was happy that they saved me was an easy job for me. I obviously said to her, let's meet up, to be able to show her the good outcome of her work. It's hard to fuel up when you can't get out of your car. I found this fuel service app. You press the button and all the local stations come up, and they will fire back a message saying, let us know when you're here, and we'll be out to help you. Anybody that drives understands the freedom that gives you. To have that ability back was the most important things to me. And anything that makes going to see Hayley easier is top of the list. Hayley was there for me, and now hopefully I can be there for her.
I asked him, did we do the right thing? And he was like, not then, not now, not ever did I want to die.
Without her, I wouldn't be here. Now, she's my sister. She's family.
He just proves to me every time that there's so much life in him. He is Mr. Incredible.